So it's time for Ash and I to do a bunch of tier makers. That's it. That's the whole video. That's the concept. This one is from stuff we've cosplayed from, except one thing I put on here is because I'm making her right now, but it's okay. The tiers, I've lost days to this. It's the highest tier. This is my shit. Also high tier. Griffin McElroy and We Bare Bears. It brings serotonin, but it's really uncomfortable. He says hello!
No!
Yeah, he says hello, and he's like a little worm in We Bare Bears, and he goes, "Oh, hello!"
Absolutely not. None of that.
It's really awful. I dedicated my life to it, but look what I got.
Disgusted, I'm revolted, I dedicate my entire life to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and this is the thanks I get?
This is, I hate the creator. Fake / I've never seen it. This is just me at all of yours. And then I'm terrified of the fan base. Self-explanatory. Let's go!
Awesome. Woo! Let's start with Taz.
Okay. I would say I would put it in either this is my shit or I've lost days to this.
I was like, I kind of want to put it in Griffin McElroy on We Bare Bears because
it's funny, but it also is like weird to start a tier list in the middle, I feel like.
Okay, put it in this my shit then.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't think I've lost days to the Adventure Zone.
No, because I have consumed all of it to like work while doing things, and that's the only way how I've done it.
Good Omens. I don't think you've ever actually seen it.
I know some of the characters, and that's it.
So you're in the I've never seen it.
Yeah, but you've like lost days to it, so I'm gonna say
no. I would put it just in my shit. I don't think it's high enough to go in. I've lost days to this. I watched it like very spread out. I watched like 2 episodes a day over like a 3-week period.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say this is my shit.
Griffin McElroy on We Bare Bears?
For Ace Attorney?
For Good Omens. Is it in this? Where are we putting that one?
You know, it depends on if you're talking about the book or the show. I'm gonna put the show down there just because I feel like it's funnier.
Okay.
Okay. You would rank Ace Attorney fake fan, right?
Yeah, I've like seen the Game Grumps play part of the first game, and I like it. And you have explained to me other characters, and so I have an understanding of it, and I would like to cosplay from it. But also, that's all I've consumed of it.
I'm gonna leave it there only because I played them so long ago that I was like, is this an actual fact I know about the game? And then either Lou or Corinne was like, that is just straight up wrong, and I completely forgot what happened.
Oh no.
So I'm putting it there only because I'm stupid. Like, my own stupidity has put it down there. Danganronpa.
See, I have lost days to it.
I'm putting in terrified of the fan base. That's the end of the
discussion. You're right. Final Fantasy is going to. I lost in days of this because of how many hours I've just invested into Final Fantasy 15 alone. That outweighs never playing a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. That's where you go. I'm here.
I beat Final Fantasy at like 25 hours, and I currently have 150 hours logged into the game.
What do you even do then?
All of the side missions. It's an open world game. I just had fun.
So I'm making Ida the Owl Lady for Owl House. You've never seen it.
Yeah. I've seen like the first season. We have this conversation every time Owl House comes up. I've seen it, but I don't think I've seen the newest season because I didn't get to the really gay shit.
But I got to like gay shit.
Like I remember like there was an episode about them in the library and like what's her face being bullied by her older siblings.
A noble quest.
Watch this. Hey, Mittens!
Amity.
I got there. Amity. Yeah. But I didn't get to like the dance.
Well then, if that's settled, may I have this dance?
I don't know where that is.
It's in season 2.
I dedicate my life to it, you think?
I
'Cause I've-
want to put it in to dedicate my life to it, but look what I got. But like, I'm not mad at anything that really happens in it. It's just on a cliffhanger right now.
So this is my shit.
I'm putting in Griffin McElroy, We Bare Bears, I think.
Okay. Homestuck.
Silently moves it to bottom tier.
Persona.
I have cosplayed from it and never played it, so I put it in fake fans. But for you,
Okay.
where would you put it?
I would put it into I Have Lost Days into it because I have, but to even it out, I think I should put it in This Is My Shit because it's like the equilibrium of us two.
One Piece.
You know where it's going. You know where it's fucking going.
I like the I've lost days to
this.
this are just yours right now. Except for, hold on, Kill la Kill. It's
I
the
think
group joke. I put it in I've lost days to this. Not because personally I have lost days to this. Not in the way that you have lost things in the first two, but because our whole group has started over the show at least 12 times.
Yeah, I think I've seen it 4 times before I became friends with you guys, and then I watched it 4 more times. So
Garrett alone, I'm pretty sure, has hit the 20s in his rewatches or restarts. I don't know if he watches it through every time, but he has watched the pilot at least 20 times.
at this point, I feel like you could just quote it now.
He probably can. I don't know. I've never tried.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna put it. I don't know. Griffin McElroy on We Bare Bears because I love it. I hate the fandom. Like, I'm really hating the fandom right now. It's bad.
Then would you put it into I dedicated my life to Jesus Christ, but look what I got?
I mean, I feel like it should be higher than that, but that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Because there is some good aspects, like all the fan fictions I've been reading recently. Very nice, very good, very soft. Just everyone who makes art, I do not trust because it's just porn.
Oh, I forgot to put it in here because that was the whole joke between
Damn
Fake
it!
Fan. I've cosplayed it twice, and I'm moving on a third. It's just no person watching this. It would go here, but I didn't think of it. Naruto. I've never seen it.
There's an entire video on your channel of me reading the fan fiction in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
This is my shit.
Stardew Valley. I have lost days to this. That's no question. I have.
I really enjoy the 3 times I've played Stardew Valley. Boku no Pico Academia.
It goes that I'm terrified of the fan base. I'm also a big fan because I haven't watched past the sports festival arc, but I know you're and I dedicated my life to it, but look what I got. It's all 3 bottom tiers. It goes everywhere.
I've been reading this series since it came out in 2014. I hate everything. I hate it. The Miyazaki films. Woo. I am a fake fan.
Really? How many have you seen any of them?
I've seen Ponyo, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, and I think that's it.
I've watched a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
My first Miyazaki film was Cat Returns, which is a sister film to another film, but I didn't know that until I was probably in like 7th or 8th grade. But I got that when I was like 6 or 7 from my uncle, who's a weeb. From there, my second film I watched was Spirited Away, and then from there I don't remember how many because I just started buying them.
Hell yeah.
But imagine being like 8, 9, and watching Spirited Away.
Come closer, Sin. What would you like? Just name it.
I would put it, for myself personally, maybe in Griffin McElroy, We Bare Bears, or This Is My Shit, but I don't constantly rewatch them or anything.
Yeah, like, I think the one I've seen the most is Ponyo, and I've seen Ponyo like 4 times since like the age of 7, and I'm 21 now. There's a presentation mode.
Hold on. I fixed it. Okay. So let me so this is the second tier maker thing, and it's different cosplay techniques and materials and stuff. Let me explain the tier ranks.
Okay.
So
I was like, why is Cotton Eye Joe number 1?
all of these were reaction videos I had saved on my YouTube. And I ranked them
God.
by how much serotonin they are and or by a different category. Let's go down the list. So Cotton Eye Joe. Katy Perry singing Last Friday Night for The Sims it's awful. It's awful. Because they had her come into the studio and sing gibberish.
Wara oofa moonarex, rimpy fervor perbidex. Wara oofa moonarex, rimpy fervor perbidex.
Why? I hate that. I hate that so very much.
Third thing, yeah, this one guy was cheating on his fiance, and he decided to tell her in a cat cafe.
How are you, my good night? Oh, I forget my
Why?
And please note,
Why?
the fiance knew and had receipts from 8 girls, so they're sitting in a cat cafe. And I watched this clip, and it's so fucking funny, but awful.
I love
So
straight
that's why
people.
it's in the middle. It's so bad that it's kind of good. Rat Boy Bart.
And who could forget dear Rat Boy?
Rat Boy
Rat
Bart.
Boy Bart. Rat Boy Bart.
And then Paris Hilton cooking.
Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Paris.
It's awful, and I hate it because watching her cook in leather biker gloves and like make lasagna from her YouTube channel while also throwing around a dog at the end, it brings me physical pain to watch. So these categories summarized without these clips are: it brings me joy and it's pretty okay. It's so bad it's funny. Also, it's so bad it's funny, but more painful. Awful. But I have to do it. And I hate it, please. I fucking God, no. So
Gotcha.
those are the ranks. Where do you want to start? Hairspray.
Hairspray. Katy Perry singing Last Friday Night.
I have inhaled Hairspray. So
I
yeah.
have
I would
too.
almost put in Fighting in the Cat Cafe, but I'm putting in Last Friday Night.
Hairspray is stupid, but it's nice when it works. So it goes in Katy Perry singing Last Night, Friday Night.
The thing is, I'm honestly shocked. Knowing our friend group, we haven't set Hairspray on fire before.
I thought we did.
Okay, we've both used liquid latex.
Yes. I like it when it works. I'm very bad at it.
I'm thinking about, first of all, I have a whole video of me trying liquid latex for the first time, but before that, there's also a clip of you in one of our con vlogs where you rip it off you, and it's wet, and it fell onto your plate of food.
Yeah. Like,
and that alone makes me
like...
want to put in Rat Boy Bart.
Yeah, let's put in Rat Boy Bart.
So petticoats. I don't know, have you ever worn a petticoat? You just... On the list, you put them as the underskirts DR cosplayers wear that are poofy.
I think they look nice, but I've never used one.
I have 2. I have like the kind that practically everyone gets off of Amazon, and then I have a more like tulle one, which is what I've always used for Sonia. Because it kind of makes more of a bubble shape than the ones that you get off of Amazon, where they're kind of like a bell shape. I hate that scratchy one because it's scratchy and it hurts, but the one I got off of Amazon is pretty nice.
I really like the effect they have on skirts, and just all of the Danganronpa cosplayers having who cosplay the female characters with big poofy skirts. I'm like, I think it's nice. Out of all the editions Danganronpa cosplayers have, I think that one's the nicest. But I also have never used them.
Where would you put that?
Katy Perry? I think it's the best, and I can't say it for sure because I've never used them, but they look nice. What now?
Nazaru. I'm putting it straight in the fighting category.
Good, yeah.
I'm putting it straight into body paint in general, fighting in the cat cafe. I will fight it.
The few times I've used Nazaru, it works sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The other times it doesn't. It's just
It's a very fine line. Anyway,
My
Wait.
second attempt at my Fearbolt cosplay, I think, was fine.
Yeah.
First attempt, no.
I have a question. Why did you put a corset?
I don't know. I would put that in Fighting in the Cat Cafe.
Okay. I mean, because Garrett wears one, but he always just wears it and he doesn't care. So I had no
Yeah.
opinion at all. But apparently, okay. Prosthetics. They are. I like wearing them, but God, I hate taking them off. So I'm putting that in Cotton Eye Joe, maybe.
Okay.
I mean,
I've never worn. I don't think I've ever worn a prosthetic, but like
you wore fake ears.
aesthetically, they look. I guess that counts. If they stay on, they stay on, and they look good. If they don't stay on, then I get sad.
Sewing.
Paris Hilton cooking. Just.
I agree.
I can't fucking sew to save
No,
my
I can't.
goddamn life.
I can
It's
sew,
hard.
and I
It's
don't mind
hard.
sewing. It's just it takes so long.
Mm-hmm.
EVA foam, I want to drop in Paris Hilton cooking too,
Same.
because I hate working with it.
Yeah. Teasing. Rat Boy Bart. I'm not good with wigs at all.
I
I'm
agree.
just
I was gonna
terrible
put
at
in Fighting Cat Cafe or Rat Boy Bart.
Rat Boy Bart.
Rat Boy Bart.
Rat Boy, I resent that.
Pre-purchased fucking cosplays. Cotton Eye Joe. You don't gotta worry about shit.
Except when they don't fit you.
Exactly. Or if like they're missing something or if something breaks. But then you can go thrifting and fix that. So thrifting should also go in Cotton Eye Joe.
I agree with thrifting in Cotton Eye Joe. I'm gonna put pre-made just in Katy Perry singing Last Friday Night in Sims.
Understandable.
Because I feel like it deserves it. I fully believe people should be able to buy their costumes, but I've been buying a bunch of my pre-made costumes secondhand, which I just bought a Ryuko cosplay, this exact one, and I thought it was the full thing for $15, and I was like, wow, this person's selling it for really cheap. It was just the top.
Hot glue, Cotton Eye Joe. Don't ever let anyone dissuade you about fucking hot glue. There's like a wig I'm currently in possession of that's literally being held together by it.
Two things I forgot to put on here, or at least one thing. Accessorizing cosplays with like candy and stuff. I put that in Katy Perry singing for Last Friday Night for The Sims, maybe.
I think that fits. Yeah.
I don't mind when people overdo it because I'm just like, go, 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 go.
If
But
it like
whatever.
if I can't tell what the character is anymore because of the accessories, then I'm like, hey, maybe tone it down a bit. But also, it's your own thing. Do whatever you want.
And the last thing, what was I gonna say? Oh, like constructing big stuff with actual construction tools is immediately in Paris Hilton cooking.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, so that's that one done. Funny internet men, I guess.
Okay, haha, funny internet then.
I know most of these people.
I'll explain them if you don't. If you are confused at all.
See, I'm just seeing a baby and I'm confused.
That's Gavin. It's the internet's son.
Where do you want to start with this one? We don't have to go in order. You just have to tell me how you want to do. Actually, how about you explain your ranking on this one?
I don't know. I think they're kind of self-explanatory, but like I would sacrifice my firstborn to him. I just think they're that funny, or like I love them that much. I quote this motherfucker on the daily, just being like a step below. Like I wouldn't give up my firstborn, but like I know them well enough to just quote them constantly. Medium being just like, yeah, they're pretty funny. I like them. Next one being just like, I heard of them. They do the thing, right? Yeah. And then who? I don't know who the fuck this is.
That's a lot. Okay, so McElroy's just gonna that right up there.
Quote this motherfucker on the day.
Oh, I put them straight up at the top.
Oh, true, yeah. Brian David Gilbert also up there?
Perhaps.
Then either Sonic is a god or could kill God, and I do not care if there is a difference!
Unhinged. I have no idea who's between Markiplier and Super Mega.
That's Billy Wirtz.
Oh, I always forget that's what he looks like. I thought it was Ross.
I do quote this man a lot.
Bill Wirtz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about him.
The sun is a deadly laser.
I would put him and quote this guy daily.
Hell yeah.
Hank Green, I'm straight up putting in who.
Why? I think he's
Nobody
funny.
does. I don't interact with his stuff. I know nothing about him. Why is he a
Okay.
Tumblr? Oh my gosh.
Put him in Heard of Them because I love him and I think that equals out. And he's funkin' funny. He's also at the moment he's just telling kids not to eat grass on TikTok.
But why? Why did we come up? Why is why? Why is the word why?
I have no opinions on him, and I don't think I've ever actually seen John Green, so I think I just imagine both of them as the same dude.
John Green has a little longer hair and a beard. That's the main difference. They're twins, I think. Want to do Mark and Ethan?
As Unis Honest or separate?
Separate.
I figure we
and
should
then
just do
Unis-
all three together.
Yeah.
Ethan, I have watched maybe twice on his own. Maybe.
Do you want to put him in like Pretty Funny Dudes? I think.
Like
a good medium.
I would put him just in I've heard of them only because I didn't even watch much of Unis Honest, so I'm like between the bottom 3 tiers for him.
Okay.
But since you like him, I'll put him in the middle.
My thing is like I used to watch Markiplier a lot when I was younger, and I kind of like lost track of him. So every so often I'll watch his videos, but like I wasn't at the level as I used to be. And Ethan, same. Like I used to watch a lot of his videos. More so, I'm like watching his videos a lot more. But Unis Honest, I watched every single video like 4 times.
All right, I know what to do.
So-
I'm putting Unis Honest at the very top, and then I'm putting Mark
Cool.
and Ethan in the middle because I think I've watched both of them maybe a total of like 10 times.
Hell yeah! Want to do the Game Grumps?
I would put them in the same category. I haven't watched them in forever either.
Okay. I've been watching like their Danganronpa playthrough and a couple of their videos, but I've fallen out a bit about them. I'm like, oh, I'm sad.
I'm just looking at the fucking baby. Why am I
Should I
looking at
put
the-
Gavin in? Let's put Gavin in who, because you don't know who the fuck Gavin is.
I don't! Yeah, I think he's gonna be the only one who ends up in who, because now that I'm looking at the bottom. Actually, I don't know who the guy on the end is.
That's Danny Gonzalez. He was also on Vine.
I am Drew. I am Danny. And we are not the same person.
He was really fucking funny. He like transitioned to YouTube as well. I haven't watched like any of his YouTube videos.
I think I've seen
But,
one YouTube video of his, because I was never on Vine either. Like, I saw Vine videos, obviously, but I never had the app.
I can't think of a single Vine he does. God damn
Cool,
it.
I'm putting him in who?
Okay. I love him. He's fucking funny though, from what I remember.
So, Watcher, which is the Unsolved Guys new thing.
Yes.
I very much like all their content. I've been watching Watcher I would put them in the top 2.
I'd say like quote them on the motherfucking daily, because I used to watch them a lot, but I haven't been recently.
Some of their stuff I watch more. I haven't watched the show, their like drinking show, the Too Many Spirits.
I've seen one episode. I thought it was funny, but that's it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the one where they're dressed as Santa and Krampus.
That's the one I have seen. It's fucking funny.
I'm not realizing who's next to Bo Burnham and John Mulaney.
Oh, that's also a Vine person. I forgot his name, but he's British and he had like a character that was just like a British mom. And there's a Vine of he made where like a guy's entering her the character's house and like scrapes the wallpaper and she's like, my wallpaper, and then like pulls out a police baton and starts chasing the murderer. It's fucking funny. He's like, but fuck.
Well, you can't even remember his name, so I'm gonna just slide that right up into who.
Okay. ProZD. Yeah, ProZD.
I like his stuff. I recently
Fucking
watched
love him.
I recently watched his parents react to Animal Crossing characters.
Oh no. Quote this motherfucker on the daily.
I would put him either there or in Pretty Funny Dudes. I'll put him in. I can't think of a time I've
enjoy
quoted him,
him.
but I know you quote him, so I'll put him there.
I enjoy him immensely.
The Try Guys. I watched none of them except Eugene.
I like used to religiously watch them, and then I haven't been recently. So I think I would put them in Pretty Funny Dudes because I appreciate them immensely.
Who's
Bo
left?
Burnham.
Okay. Middle school me really liked him. I have not caught up with any of his stuff recently, and I haven't watched his movie.
Same. So pretty funny dude.
I would almost put him in I heard of them. They did that show with the thing, right?
Okay, let's put them there.
Just to even it out. 'Cause right now, the only person in there is Hank Green.
John Mulaney, I would sacrifice many things for. I hope
Yes.
he's okay.
Super
Super
Mega.
Mega.
I have not watched anything of them since quarantine started.
Same. They're both pretty funny dudes because they're kind of the same with me for Try Guys. I love them personality wise. I just haven't been watching their videos or any content they make.
I have watched basically nothing of Thomas Sanders, but I know who Mac Does It is, so I at least know who the last two are.
Yay!
That's an
Thomas Sanders, again, super fucking love in like Vine days, and I still follow on a bunch of social media, but I don't watch any of his videos or things he makes. Just like, oh, he posted a new photo on Instagram, hell yeah. That's about it.
So. Put him and Heard of Them. They did the show with the thing, right?
Okay. I'm put Mac in Pretty Funny Dudes because I would actually die for Mac.
I would either put him there or the second highest category. I like his stuff though. I don't think I've watched a video in the last month, but I don't know if he's put one out. So that's the final ranking for that.
Hell yeah.
The honest photo, I'm now realizing they don't have legs.
Exactly.
Any closing words? Hold on.
Tier lists are fun.
Tier lists are... I thought they were fun. I thought it was going to be fun.
Not with Ash.